Hi everybody, my name is Jasmine. This is my first video of BookTube and I am extremely excited and I'm so happy that you guys are here. I am going to try to make this first video as short as possible, and if it is a little bit longer, I will probably divide it into like 2 parts if I feel like it's too long. I don't want to bore anybody. Because this is my first BookTube video, which I am incredibly excited about, I thought it would be fitting to do the newbie tag. So let's go ahead and get into the newbie tag. If you have some tea like me, feel free to get it. And we can have a little newbie tag discussion. Also, I thought it'd be cool to share with you guys, if you're into hot tea, I got this in Washington, D.C. It is Darjeeling tea, and it is from the Eastern Market, and it is absolutely amazing. I'm super big on tea, hot tea specifically, so I might be sharing a lot of things about tea. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get into the newbie tag. Okay, so the first question is, who am I? Okay, so my name is Jasmine, and did I tell you the name of this channel? It's the Silk Reader. I don't know if I did that or not, but welcome to the Silk Reader. Okay, so anyways, my name is Jasmine. I'm 23 years old. I love tea, like I just said. I love dogs. Okay, I love being wrapped up in a blanket. I love watching movies, and I like reading, which is why I'm starting this channel. I've just finished my 5th year of college. I have my associate's degree in American Sign Language Interpreting, so I'm fluent in ASL. I'm still working on my bachelor's. It's a double bachelor's, so it's Deaf Ed and English. I have 1 more semester of academics, and then in the fall of 2020, I will be doing my student teaching, and then I can be a teacher. So the next question is, why did I start this channel? I love reading. I think reading makes you a better writer. Reading, you know, it's like the best kind of movie. I don't know. You're like in it. You're there. I feel like with reading, you get more than you get with a movie. I love reading. It allows me to calm myself. It allows me to relax. You know, you can be cozy while you're reading. Drink some hot tea. Yeah. Also, I love talking, so I thought, how cool. Well, I'll get to read books, and then I'll get to talk about them. So that is, that sounds awesome. So this will be, just drop some books. This community, I think, would be really cool. I'm so excited to have like conversations with everybody, just, you know, get to know people. You know, just, I don't know. I just think this will be really fun. I think it'll be fun for me. Hopefully it'll be fun for whoever's watching. So there's that. What fun and unique things can I bring to BookTube? I don't know, because I mean, I haven't started, you know what I mean? I am kind of a mess, so I think you can look forward to entertainment. Okay, that's that. What am I most excited for about this new channel? Okay, so this past semester, and really for the past few years, I've been reading for academics solely. And I really am excited about this channel because if I have this channel, I have to read. I love reading, but like I will have to read stuff that I want to read. What was I even talking about? See, I just got sidetracked. Oh yeah, what am I most excited about for this channel? Just to talk, just to read, just talking and reading, and you know, drinking some like tea and just getting to know new people. Yeah, and plus like this is a fun new hobby for me. I think I'm really gonna enjoy this, so I'm just excited for this thing as like on a whole, like on every aspect. Why do I love reading? It just relaxes me. It allows me to go into this different world. What book series got me into reading? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Where do I read? Since I've only been reading academically for like ever, the last few years, I read at the school library, or I read at like a coffee shop. I'll be in my bed, I'll be on the couch. I usually try to be wrapped up in a blanket when I'm like reading, or really honestly doing anything that doesn't require standing or like physical activity. What challenges will I face whilst doing this channel? Probably not getting sidetracked and talking about random things. When did I start reading? When I was very small. What books do I like reading? Absolutely everything, pretty much. Let me just start off by saying I really like Nicholas Sparks. Can't help it, sorry. Nicholas Sparks is great. I will say, if you've read 1 or 2 of his books, you've probably read everything. Except for Safe Haven. Ooh, big news here for me. Maybe not you, I don't know. But I'm obsessed with Harry Potter, obsessed with the movies. Never read the books. My brother read the books at a very young age and I was very impressed. On this channel, guess what we're doing? We'll be reading the Harry Potter books. It's kind of a funny story. I read this many years ago. I feel like I was too young when I read this book. Oh my gosh, Great Gatsby. I feel like it's a very English majory thing to say, but Great Gatsby. And come on, it's the Great Gatsby. And I would like to reread this. I really would. Not right now. Okay, hot and steamy stuff. Start with this one. Ever heard of Zane? Addicted. This was such a good book. Definitely recommend if you want to read something a little different. Or if you read this kind of stuff all the time, if you want to read something like this. I don't really have too much to compare it to though, because this is the only book of like this genre that I've read, but it was good. It really was. And the whole thing wasn't raunchy. Like the entire book itself wasn't raunchy. Like there's way more to the story than just pure raunch, okay? So I really enjoyed this. I really did. So on that note, this one, I've only read like 2 of these short stories. This is the whole book of short, steamy stories. The Handmaid's Tale. I started this. I read the first 2 chapters. Don't know why I didn't finish, but I didn't finish. The first 2 chapters were awesome, so I would like to go back and finish all the rest of the chapters. So I cannot wait to finish reading this. Okay, so now we're gonna get into stuff that I just haven't read at all, and then I'm gonna talk about the first kind of series-ish of books that I want to read on this channel. The Flight Attendant, okay, by Chris B is what we'll call him. I've heard pretty good things about this. I don't know if you've ever heard of Anna Bodkin. She was my memoir professor at my university like a year and a half ago. She was amazing. She is so wonderful. So this is called The Fisherman's Blues. I read what it was about. I can't remember, but I love Anna, and I'm really thinking that I'll like that book. Her other book, oh my gosh, is called Walking with Abel, and I'm very excited to read this. And look at the cover, it's so pretty. I got this when she was talking about it last year, but I believe it was published, I feel like this one maybe was published in 2015. Oh, 2015, yeah. So this was published in 2015. I'm very excited to read this. She's just such a fabulous lady. I just really like her a lot. 2 other books I'm interested in reading. We read like 1 chapter of Anne Frank in middle school. Very upsetting. But I've never read her whole diary in its entirety. And I don't know if this is like the edited version of the diary or if this is like the untouched version of the diary. So we'll definitely read this and get into that. And on the topic of German stuff, The Book Thief. I never read this. I got this many years ago for Christmas in 2013 from my grandparents, and ooh, we're falling. But anyways, I got this a few years ago for Christmas in 2013, and I just never read it. So those are all the things that I am thinking about reading, all the things that I want to read. I'm going to talk about the stuff I'm about to read, okay? These books are not set. This one is. Okay, Christmas is coming up. I just came out of like a hellish semester. I want to relax. I want to read something romantic and just not crazy, not heavy, not depressing. So I have never heard of this author. I've never heard of this book, okay? But I read the reviews. Actually, I just read the title of the reviews and I looked at how many stars it was given. This book was given like 4 out of 4 stars or 4 out of 5 stars, whatever. Basically lots of stars. Ooh, we're falling again. This book was given a lot of stars, and I would read like the first couple sentences of each thing because I didn't want it to be completely spoiled. But basically, love is in the air. It's Christmas time and Rendezvous Falls, and love's waiting to be unwrapped. That's what the back says. So whatever. I'm very excited to read this. This was like $6 and it was like 15% off of that. That's very exciting. Don't laugh at me. I am an adult. However, I love Little House on the Prairie. And we have Laura Ingalls' The Long Winter. I might read this and talk about it on BookTube. I don't know. Like, maybe I should read more adulty things. Like, I don't want to just, like, read children's books and stuff like that. Like, but this is kind of like sentimental. I used to watch all of those episodes of Little House on the Prairie with my mom when I was younger, and every now and then when we get together, like, we'll rewatch them. And especially the Christmas episodes are so magical. I mean, with Ma and Pa and everybody, like, oh my gosh. Like, can I go live with you guys for like a day? I don't think I could handle more than a day, but I would love to live with them during a day, especially over Christmas if I had a very heavy coat. But anyways, might read this and talk about it on the channel. For sure reading this. Whoop, wrong one. For sure reading this. Because it's Christmas themed. I'm thinking about going out tomorrow, and maybe instead of reading this for the channel, I might go and get like another more like adulty-ish Christmas book. We'll see. I don't know. This one, I don't know if I'm gonna read or not, and I think life is too short, and just like you shouldn't waste your time watching a movie you don't want to watch, or like doing an activity you don't want to watch. You shouldn't waste your time reading a book you don't want to read. I am going to try to read this. I picked it up because I thought it would be funny because of the cover. I thought it would be funny to be like, oh guys, I'm reading this. I might read it, I might not. Again, I know nothing about the author, I know nothing about this book. I just know that it's three stories inside this book, so it's not like one. This is not one book, it's 3 different stories. And it takes place in like the olden days, I think. So we'll talk about this later. I might not read it. I might also substitute that for a different book. Anyways, we're about to leave, but my first episode of actual booktube is going to be about this. Stealing Kisses in the Snow. So excited to start with my first like official booktube video. I will be doing that later. I'm gonna start reading Kisses in the Snow. No, wait, Stealing Kisses in the Snow. I really hope, I hope I like it. I'm sure I will. I need something lighthearted and fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. I can't wait to get into this with you guys and get to know you guys and just like have conversations with you and just get more involved in the community and figure out who my favorite booktubers are and get better at talking. But yeah, so anyways, that is it. I'm gonna let you go. You probably have better stuff to do. So bye. And I will, I'll see you later. Let me know what you think. And if you have any comments, questions, whatever, let me know down below. Bye everybody.